What good is an ideology without politics? What good is a mythology without politics? The pictures are not lost on me. Smooth and beyond bounds was you and me. Fear, greed, and conflict form a sharp form that may only allow creativity. Gnostic Satanism is the title of the next video. But let's look at what I said. Okay. On Mojo Bag, Grease Bag instructions for end user. Perhaps a Black Witch Coven video. Potions, mixtures, and collections are sensual reminders of the psychic connections. The power is in the use and effects the person according to their conceptions. And let's go back further. Let's see. Stop putting stuff on other belief systems. Well, you certainly don't slander. The idea that all is equally good and true does not translate into the real world, physical and spiritual. Correction and suggestion does not need to be a party to blasphemy, slander, or other abuse. No path is all off, and we can support others in what is agreeable, but let's not pretend and tolerate all. Okay, we have okay. Liber Dozak, how it started and where it is going. I presume Dozak is Dazak, or hell in Farsi. Dazaki means hellish. Dazak ehsas, hell of emotions. Fikr idozak, hellish worry. Zikr idozak, mention of hell. Kauf idozak, fear of hell. Atish izo Atish idozak, fire of hell. Investin da'o uhu is bad existence. Hell and Druj Damana are the dwelling of the falsehood. Duzako is hell in Old Persian, and Dushaks in Pahlavi. More and more grimoires are opening people to desiring hell realms in the hereafter and knowledge of the infernal here. Satan and the top demons can be attracted or repelled together, rather than how the monotheist only calls on God and leaves it up to him what other spiritual entities get involved. When one practices the forbidden magic, the experience is often less under one's control than one expects, but it is what one opened up to. Whether or not one openly accepts the demons, blasphemy of other ways, and being an active enemy of God's path, Sabilillah in Arabic, is the key for some. Some entities may attach to a person at birth, but as we get older, we choose what we attract or repel and what we develop. And I think there's a video at the front of this. What is this? Spirish Fetish Totem Staff of Cain. In thee, Balisque abode, I crucified a toad. The death of beast and a snake upon a road form a talisman of the survival beyond them of a soul in a human abode. The signs made upon them is more than glee. Luciferianism and Satanism A brief comparison. I would agree with Michael W. Ford that Satanism came before Luciferianism. In his context, both would probably be said to be about rebellion against Judeo-Christian morals and restrictions. Illuminating philosophy can involve a trust and verify system rather than deny will it is personally proven. Oh, deny until it is personally proven approach. Okay. The demon Akomana said this to me. Years of learning, these are videos I'm commenting on. Years of learning and practice mean nothing if you are a prophet of the mind made evil, Akomana. And even Ashma Dava, wrathful devil. Ahraman, the Satan, Angramenu, a Vestin for evil spirit, over the seven, Malaktaus, the seven archdemons, and all who followed men were the enemy of the prophets of Ahura Mazda, by any name, Mazda Yesnahe Zarathustrahe, are not over the Yezidi. Yes, folks, you too can become a Satan in the flesh, knowing of the infernal realms, with the helps of the likes of them. Zohak is a model for both the psychopath and the sociopath, wanting to become a top sorcerer. What's that to become a living god video? That, I guess, is as good of a place to end as any is warning, never love anything more than a law. Loving all else less than God is the best way to love yourself and others as a noun and verb. Love leads us to more than what we have to. Love leads us to hope for more reasons than ourselves. Love as a noun or verb makes up for where the other lapses. Love protects. Love finds the unexpected and the expected. And there's some talk about stopping things. These anti-hate things are going too far. Anti-hate legislation. Whatever a person believes or disbelieves, that should be their freedom. Whether it's right or wrong, that should be their freedom. And certainly to criticize people on an emotion is, it just needs to stop.
Hail Satan!